Are you learning English? If you are, then this is the video for you. Today, you are going to learn English through comprehensible input, where you watch, you listen, and you learn new English vocabulary. As you can see, today we are in London, and we are going to be showing you guys the top 5 attractions that you cannot miss here in the city. If you guys enjoy these comprehensible input videos, you can find many more of them at our website, www.englishsponge.com. Trust me, a lot of exclusive and original content that you cannot see anywhere else. Now, let's get into the video. So here behind me, and hopefully as you can see with the chime of the bell, we are looking at Big Ben, the Houses of Parliament. This is where the British government sit and make all of their decisions. As you can see, it is an absolutely stunning building. Really beautiful Gothic design, similar to lots of churches and other traditional buildings here in the UK. It's truly magnificent and world famous. People from all around the world come to London, and for many of them, the first place they go is to see the big clock tower, Big Ben. Really special, great piece of architecture and a wonderful thing to have in our city. What I'll say for sure, if you come to London, you can't miss this one. Now, Big Ben is really cool. But wait until we look at the second attraction. It's going to blow you guys away. So as we're walking over to location number 2, I thought I would explain to you guys this little wall here. As you can see, this wall is decorated with lots of red love hearts. Lots of red love hearts with people's names written on them. This wall is a memorial. It's a memorial for every single person here in the United Kingdom who lost their lives during the COVID-19 pandemic. Every single heart is an individual person who unfortunately died. I think it's a really lovely way to commemorate those who we lost. It's a really nice thing that we've done to make sure these people stay in our memories. Nice? Well, let's move on to the next part. So behind me we have the London Eye. Now, I'm going to be honest, do not spend your money and go on this thing. It's really not worth it. Like, it's really expensive. It's really expensive. And if you want like a great view of London, I recommend going to the Shard and going up to the top of the Shard. It might be a little bit more expensive, but it is much better than this thing. I'm going to be honest with you. So, this was actually called the Millennium Eye at one point. It was meant to be temporary, but after they installed it here, the public enjoyed it so much, it brought in so much money through tourism, that they decided to make it a permanent feature. So now, the London Eye is synonymous with London. Whenever you see a picture of London, whenever you see videos of this place, you'll always see the London Eye in one of them. Like I said, if you really want to go and give it a try, I probably recommend booking in advance. Queues on the day are really long and tickets can get really expensive. So plan ahead if you want to do it, but my recommendation, skip this one, go to the Shard instead. Cool, that is attraction number 2. Let's go to number 3, where you'll see one of my favourite spots here in London.
Maybe an English winner.
Yeah, 250 jets in kilometers. I'm gonna say 9.
Wow! We have a winner! Congratulations, Sam! You're a winner. How does it feel to be a whiz winner?
This may be the single greatest moment of my life. So, it is really busy here in London today, guys. As you can see, It's only, what, 10 a.m., 10:30, I think, yet the streets are already really, really crowded. Full of tourists. Oh, I've just stepped on a branch. Yeah, absolutely full of tourists. We're currently in the start of December, so this is one of the peak tourist seasons here in London. People love to come to the city to try and see the Christmas lights, to see all the sights. London during winter is really romanticized. As somebody from here, I don't really see it. It is usually just a bit grey, a bit moody, a bit dark, but you know, if tourists want to come here, spend the money in my city, why not? Go for it. I mean, I understand everyone has different dreams. Some people dream to come to London. I dream to leave. We are quite blessed today because even though it's December and London is notorious for being very rainy, very cold, it's actually quite a beautiful day today. I mean, the sun is shining, it's relatively warm by winter standards. Climate change is doing something, we can say. So yeah, I'm quite happy in all honesty. I'm not sure if you guys saw the Reading vlog a few weeks ago, but it is much nicer than that day. Here in the UK, we very rarely get sun. So when we do get it, you have to appreciate it and you have to be happy about it, most importantly. So guys, here we have a famous red telephone box. Now, ever since the invention of the mobile telephone, these things are completely useless. In fact, now they're only really used by tourists to take pictures and by people to do some not so nice things during the night time. For example, look, really old telephone. I don't think anyone has used that phone to make a call in at least 15 years. And then look at the ground, dirty, full of, you know, cracked, empty beer cans. Overall, you know, not quite as glamorous as the movies and the TV shows would make you think. As a tourist, it's such a cool city. Like, I really do understand why people come to London and like love living here and love visiting here. Most locals, most people who live in or around the London area, we really don't come to this part of London all that often because, you know, we've seen all of these things before. We've, you know, driven past them 100 times in the car. So sometimes it is really nice to do things like this, to come back to these parts of the city and almost be a tourist for the day. It really shows you a city in a completely different perspective. Okay guys, so we're crossing the street. We need to hurry up because the time is almost over. So we're crossing the street and we have just arrived at Embankment Underground Station. Don't worry, this is not the third attraction that I told you guys about. We'll come into that soon. But I thought we'd show you just how amazingly the London Underground works. As you guys have probably heard from this video, I love to complain about things. But one thing that works really well in this city is our public transport system. So come with me and we'll show you how it works inside. So we're now on the inside of the station. Greggs! Oh! Come on. I bigged up Nando's last video. It's all about Greggs. I love this bakery. If you ever want a lukewarm sausage roll that you feel like you've paid too much money for, this is the place to go. I told you guys about Nando's already. Now it's Greggs. A second true British staple. A true piece of British heritage right here. Here we are in the station. As you can see, it's pretty busy. We're here on a Saturday, so there are lots of people. In front of us, we have the barriers. To go through the barriers, you need to either tap your Oyster card or your credit card. The barriers will open up and you walk straight through onto the platforms. Tap my card and walk through the barriers. So come with me, we're now through the barriers and we are inside of the station. Here we have the two routes that we can go on. The yellow line is the yellow line is the circle line. It's called that because, surprise, surprise, goes in a circle. And the green line is the district line. Each one of these is a different station. And a station with a circle on it has a connection. So you can get off the London Underground and get on to our national rail services. We are currently... Where are we? We are currently at Embankment and we are going to be going to...
Don't know.
Where are we?
I don't know, I can't remember.
Give me 1 second. We are currently here at Embankment and we have to go 1, 2, 3 stops and we'll arrive at Mansion House where we'll go to our third attraction of the day. Let's go. Really small station. And as you can see, busy. Excellent, our train is arriving. Oh, the train is packed. The train is absolutely packed. Oh, it's so busy. This gives me anxiety. I hate London in winter because there are thousands of tourists. So, this is our public transport system here in London. People are very, very respectful of each other, so we're going to try and not be too loud here. But this is what our public transport looks like. We have some advertisements up the top, some maps showing you where you need to go, and we have just arrived at the next station. We're going to stop recording now because there are lots of people here, but we'll see you at the next place. So, right now we're on the train and we're about to get off the train. We're getting off the train and onto the platform. Onto the platform at Mansion House Station. The doors slide open and we mind the gap as we step onto the platform. You see the big sign up there that says "Way Out" and a clock that I believe is telling the wrong time. Our clocks went back. Nope, our clocks went forward about a month ago now here in the UK. Yet they still haven't changed the time on the platform. I'm not surprised in all honesty. Yeah, that was the London Underground experience for you guys. I have to say I've tried lots of metro systems around the world and I haven't found one that can quite compete with the London Underground yet. Both in how big it is, how many connections it has, and just overall how iconic it really is. And then, once again, we are going to tap through the barriers. So we're going to use our credit card or our ticket and tap through the barrier to let us out. I don't really know what to say other than this is a cool little street. When you're in central London, especially more towards like the Soho area like this, you'll find lots of these small little streets with pigeons, of course, eating, going to town on some leftover pizza. Lovely. Yeah, you'll find lots of really nice restaurants, bars, and if you look up there, the Old Watling. That is a sign to a pub. Very, very big part of British culture, going to the pub, of course. So if you're in London, make sure you stop by, grab a bite to eat, and most importantly, grab a pint of beer. Let's go. So we are stood here in front of St. Paul's Cathedral. Now, I said this was one of my favourite attractions here in London because of how stunning the architecture is. If you are a fan of architecture, especially traditional, sort of neoclassical architecture, this building is absolutely stunning. Of course, you have the most typical columns, the use of white marble, all stuff that reminds you of ancient Rome, ancient Greece. There's a clock over on the right side there. The tops are encrusted in gold. Truly, truly luxurious and amazing, an amazingly designed building. Yeah, really impressive. This is probably not the best angle of it. If you see this building from further away, you can see all of it, including the dome on the roof. Honestly, a truly, truly fantastic building if you're a lover of architecture or someone who is religiously inclined. I would definitely recommend checking St. Paul's Cathedral out and taking a tour inside as well. The outside is stunning, but the inside is truly majestic. Here in front of the cathedral, we have a statue of who I believe to be Queen Victoria, former Queen of Britain, the United Kingdom and the British Empire. Queen Victoria, Empress of India, if I'm not mistaken. But I may be, so don't quote me on that. So what we're showing you now is very customary here in the UK, especially in London. When you stand on an escalator, you have to stand on the right side of it. If you stand on the left side of it, you're going to block the people trying to walk down, and they are going to get very angry with you. So when you're here in London, always stand on the right side of the escalator. Unfortunately, we just missed our train, guys. And that means we're going to have to wait an entire minute for the next one. London, man, they need to sort these trains out. So here we have the map of the London Underground. Now I promise you, somewhere in this confusion, it will start to make sense. It's actually really well designed and really well planned out once you know where you're going. But here you can see all of the different underground lines we have here and overground lines. And just think, this does not even include buses. London Underground, truly one of the best networks in the world. Please donate to UK KG Help Shelter, because they're really putting in the work out here. We'll leave their charity if we can find it in the bio or in the description. Go donate to these guys, 100%. It appears we have a lot of people dressed up in Santa costumes. My assumption is some sort of university pub crawl. Whatever they're doing, it will involve alcohol. This is the UK. Hello, so I'm joined here with
Avalon.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. So of course, you are dressed like Santa Claus, or as we say, Father Christmas here in the UK. Can you just explain to the lovely people what you are doing today?
Well, today we're doing a pub crawl. As you can see, there's heaps of Santa Clauses or Father Christmases. And we're just going to go around this area and kind of drink to our heart's desire.
Fantastic. And what is your drink of choice?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to say beer. It's just like an all-rounder. Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much. Do you have Instagram, anything like that you'd like to plug right now?
Yeah, I have an Instagram. It's avalon.cousins, so avalon.cousins, and that's me.
Hey, so we'll put it on screen now for you guys to check her out.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Cheers. So behind me you can see the famous Tower of London. Now this might be my favourite attraction here in London. So much history, such beautiful architecture, so much amazing, incredible things happen behind those walls. The Tower of London is particularly famous because two of Henry VIII's wives were imprisoned and executed behind those walls. If you are looking for something to do here in London, this is a big recommendation. Take the tour. I did it once when I was much younger and it was fantastic. I had an absolutely amazing day. If you're someone who loves history, loves learning and loves learning a bit about the local history when you're in a new city, go check out the Tower of London. Definitely worth it in my humble opinion. And in the distance behind us we have this big pointy glass building. This building is known as the Shard, And it is the tallest building in Europe. Yes, England is #1 in something finally. So yeah, everyone's in the festive spirit. It is starting to rain. It's getting a lot more grey and overcast and very windy, as you can see from my hair. But people are in a really good mood today. It's Saturday, it's almost Christmas. It's a good day. So it is super busy, but we have arrived at the final landmark of the video. So if you watched this far, thank you so much for watching, guys. We are walking across the world famous Tower Bridge. So iconic. I mean, there's not much I really need to tell you about this bridge. And as you can see by the sheer number of people walking across it, a very big tourist hotspot here in London. Come with us as we keep walking across the bridge. If you do come to visit London and you do decide to visit Tower Bridge, make sure to be careful of your belongings on here. I know quite a few people who have been pickpocketed. They've had their phones, their wallets stolen by people without even realizing it. As you can see, this bridge gets super busy, especially during peak tourist season like right now. But I understand why, because this is an absolutely stunningly designed bridge. I mean, look at that in front of us with the amazing architecture, stonework. Very ecclesiastical, I would say, which means related to the church. It really gives that feeling, that impression that we're in a church with the architecture. Here we are walking over the River Thames. You see the battleship HMS Belfast in the distance. That's another big recommendation for you guys if you're visiting London. That battleship is now a museum, so you can go see what it was like to be a Royal Navy soldier during World War II. And here, over the top of the Tower of London, you can see the modern architecture. We have lots of skyscrapers, lots and lots of glass, some interesting looking buildings. The one furthest to the left is definitely strange. And on the right side, we have a building that looks like a bullet. We call that the Gherkin, another really famous piece of modern architecture here in London. So there you have it, guys. Those were the 5 attractions that I think you can't miss if you come here to the UK. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Of course, if you have, like the video, comment down below what new words you learn in this video, and don't forget to check out the English Sponge website, where we have over 350 comprehensible input videos ready for you guys to watch right now. Trust me, it's the best platform on the internet, in my opinion, of course. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out the B1 playlist up here. If you understood this video, I think this playlist will be the right level for you. My name is Sam, once again, and I will see you in the next video. Catch you later.